Hello, my name is Nicolas Bedoya and I'm gonna show you a system I created for Wwise that can be applied to any interactive video game. In this composition, you're gonna listen a real orchestra mixed with some Latin American instruments, and we're gonna use the game Kena Bridge of Spirits as a visual example. Inside this switch container list, we're gonna play around with these states. So first of all, let's listen the idle state. You're listening the intro coming from none to the main loop playlist. Here's the transition segment. Here you can listen the main loop playlist that is gonna be played infinitely. You can listen the idle layer, that is a switch track. In the other hand, there are a lot of tools we can use. For example, the combat momentum. If we have enemies around, we can add layers of percussion and other percussive instruments. We have 3 different groups, for example here, and we are moving around them through our TPCs. This is group number 1, number 2, and number 3. Is always more intense. And also we have an RTPC for the choir. It can be attached to the spirit bond or a certain power of the character. And now we can move from idle to tension. The enemies noticed our presence. We can listen more layers in the vertical remixing, as you can see. Some woodwinds, strings, and the idle, of course. And now let's move to alert. They are chasing us. As you can listen, we have brass, and the strings are more intense. We also have some stingers like dash, gold, level up, punch, and a nice swing. The music will also be affected by the difficulty of the game. It's gonna be faster and the pitch is gonna be altered. Let's go back. Speed. And let's go to under attack. The main combat against the boss. This is another playlist, and it's really interesting because you can go to any random cue, specific moments of the audio. And we can, for example, die. And we can start the game again. For example, going to an ambient exploration state. Here you can see the music segments We have some basses, some melody tracks, some pads, groups and shimmers, and all of them are in a random step track. That means that we can stay here for hours without repeating the same music. Now we are going back to idle. Let's play with the RTPCs. Difficulty. We also have something really interesting, that is the elements. For example, the boost that puts some saturation, focus when you have to, I don't know, check the map. You can be also in another state and be injured, and also poisoned. These are effects that are attached to the tracks of the vertical remixing. Let's go again to the under attack. So as you can see, we have a lot of possibilities. Let's go to the alert. Combat momentum percussion. Every time we come to the main loop playlist, we can go to certain different cues that also makes the music to be more interactive and less predictable. And let's die. Okay, thank you so much for staying until here, watching this interactive music for a video game, and see you around in the industry. Bye bye.